I often get asked by people, TK, how do you have a smile on your face all the time? How do you keep your energy high? How is it that even in the worst situations, the worst meetings, the worst circumstances, you're still like, let's go do this? What is the thing that keeps your mind in check like that? I'll explain on this episode this favorite mantra of mine that helps me do that. It says, this too shall pass. Intro. What's up, everybody? I'm TK, and you are watching another Unstoppable Sunday. Unstoppable Sunday is all about pausing and reflecting so that we can avoid the Sunday scaries and have a proactive view for our week. The way we do this is we answer these two questions. Number one, where am I? Number two, what do I do next? It's all designed to help us get centered, help us get proactive so that we don't just count down the weekends, count down through the days and miss all our goals for the year. Today's episode, I want to talk about how to keep a positive mindset, what this idea of unstoppable is all about. I think that the biggest lie we're ever told in life is that we're gonna work, do a bunch of things, and we're gonna get to this point where we don't have problems anymore. That is the biggest lie that has ever been told. I don't know who started telling it. I don't know who told it to me when I was a kid, but that was a lie that I was even told. The biggest aha moment I had in my life is when I realized we never ever stop having problems in life. We just get better at conquering bigger problems. Think about that for a second. It's not that you're ever gonna get to a point where you won't have a bad day. You're never gonna get to a point where you won't have good days. You're always gonna have good days, you're always gonna have bad days, you're always gonna have challenges, you're always gonna have problems. If you grasp that, then you start to realize you have one goal. Your one goal is tomorrow you're dealing with bigger problems than you are today. This is one of the things I always have to explain to people when I talk about unstoppable. Unstoppable is not that everything is perfect and you're perfect and I'm perfect and we're just so good at everything that we only have good days and we're always positive and nothing ever goes wrong. In fact, it's the opposite of that. Unstoppable is the idea that on the path to your best version of yourself, on the journey to go achieve your goals, there are going to be problems. There are going to be road bumps. There are going to be obstacles in the way and life lessons in the way. In fact, this whole idea of those problems along the way, which make you unstoppable, is baked into our ethos. So you look at our logo, there's a comma. It means that you're unstoppable, but along the way, there will always be road bumps. And what makes you unstoppable is your ability to actually overcome those challenges. Your mindset to say, there will be road bumps, there will be problems, there will be good days and there will be bad days, but no matter what, I'm gonna keep going after my goal because that is what's important to me. That is what unstoppability is to me. And so when people ask me, well, how is it that you can actually keep such a positive mindset that you're smiling, even in the worst situations? And I've been in meetings where we're dealing with some bad things, and I'm able to keep my mind straight and say, this is what we need to do. The reason for that is because of this one mantra that I learned way back in the day. I think I was about 24 years old. I was working for this guy named Ross Levinsky at Bridgewater, and we were in some impossible project. And I was like, how are you so calm with this? And he told me, well, go Wikipedia this mantra. This too shall pass. And this mantra, which originally came up in medieval times by Persian Sufi poets, has been repeated by philosophers, religions, orators, right down to Abraham Lincoln. They've all repeated this one mantra. This too shall pass. And that one really spoke to me. It means that if you're having the best day of your life, this too shall pass. If you're having the worst day of your life, this too shall pass. If you're having an average day, a melancholy day, this too shall pass. This mantra taught me that you're always gonna have the bad days, you're always gonna have the good days, there's always going to be some sort of problem, there's always gonna be something that works really well, but it's all gonna be impermanent. The impermanence of life, the impermanence of moments is what this mantra teaches you. And the business version of this is something that I teach my teams all the time, and I say all the time in business meetings, whenever we're dealing with tricky situations, is these are just problems. Problems have solutions. It is so easy for us to get overwhelmed, to get scared, to get frustrated with the obstacles we face in our way. It's because we come from this lie that was told to us that says, there will be a point where you won't have any more problems. It goes back to that old lie where we're told that there will be a point where you won't have any problems, there won't be any difficult decisions, there won't be any obstacles in the way. I look at life differently. The moment you start realizing that there are going to be problems, but problems have solutions. And if it's a bad day, this too shall pass. And if it's a great quarter, this too shall pass. The moment you start to realize that, you start to realize you only have to do two things in life. Number one, you need to recognize the moment for what it is and revel in it. If it's a good moment, revel in it, smile at it. If it's a bad moment, I still revel in it because I'm like, I'm about to go punch that problem in the face and we're about to have some good days coming. So recognize the impermanence of the moment and understand that it's gonna pass. The second thing is be prepared, be proactive. There will be road bumps along the way. There will be good days and there will be bad. The one thing you can control, regardless of which one it is to be prepared. And that's why I'm all about this proactive life. I'm all about like, look, let's just have some sort of plan. Some of it might work, some of it might not. Don't expect perfect days, but you'll have good days and bad days and let's go at it, no matter what. So when people ask me, why are you smiling? This is a bad situation. I'm like, I'm about to go punch that problem in the face. This too shall pass. And when it's a good day and I'm smiling, I'm like, yeah, this is great. No matter what comes next, I'm prepared and I'm gonna revel in this moment. Unstoppable is the mantra that I follow in my life. It means that no matter what comes up next, I will be prepared to deal with it. I'll figure out a way. They always have solutions. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna revel in the moment. And no matter what, I'm gonna be proactive about my life so I can go accomplish the dreams that I want. And every single day, I wanna become a better version of myself. I wanna be overcoming even bigger problems that have even bigger rewards and impact when I overcome them. If you are interested in this kind of thing, if you're interested in getting more proactive in your life, to becoming unstoppable, to overcoming those road bumps along the way, to internalize mantras like this, where this too shall pass, and these are just problems and problems have solutions. This is all the stuff that Unstoppable is all about. This is what gets me a positive outlook in life and allows me to go and say, let's go do this. If you're interested in that, there's a link below for our Unstoppable Life Planning Guide. When you follow the Life Planning Guide, we help you take stock of your last 7 days and then get proactive about the next 7 days. As you get comfortable with that, we call that Unstoppable Sundays. We help you pause and reflect. As you get comfortable with that, we then help you figure out your next 365 days. What are your goals? How are you gonna spend your time? How do you get proactive about what things you're already committed to? And then as you get a handle of your next 365 days, we help you figure out who you wanna become over the next 5 years. A vision for your life for the next 5 years, so that every Sunday, you're kind of realigning yourself to that 5-year vision. And every year, you're continuing to execute on the things that gets you closer to that 5-year vision. If you're interested in the guide, follow the link below, completely free, quick download, and we'll show you how to do these things. And remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life, but yours needs to be unstoppable. I'm TK, this has been another Unstoppable Sunday. Now stop watching online videos and go do things in life. I'll see you next week.